Hey guys, you might have your workbook in Microsoft Excel and you don't want any unauthorized person to have access to that file without your permission, as to prevent unauthorized person making changes without your knowledge. By so doing, we create a user login form. This user login form prompts the user to input their username and password, and if the criteria matches, then the user might have access to that file, or else they won't have access to that file. This will help to protect your workbook or file from unauthorized person making any changes without your knowledge. Welcome to Access and Excel Useful Tips channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon in order not to miss out each time I upload a new video. Do well to hit that like button, as that tells me you actually love what I'm doing and encourage me to do more. Don't forget to share and also comment your opinion, as future tutorials might base on your comments. Without wasting time, let's get started and we'll see what we are talking about here. Okay, now this is the file we have here, and this file, we want to protect this file that unauthorized person might not have access to this file except they meet up criteria by inputting their username and password. We are going to create a simple user login form here. Okay, the first thing, we have to come to our developer tab here. By default, Microsoft Excel, you cannot see developer tab enabled, so you have to enable it on your own. By so doing, you come to a file here, come to option, customize the ribbon, and click on check this developer. If it's on check it and click on okay. And if that is done, you will see our developer tab right up here. Click on it, and in this interface, we click on Visual Basic. You can either use alternate F11 or you can just click on the Visual Basic here. And when you click on that, the interface of the Microsoft Visual Basic for application will pop up like this. So what we are going to do, we are going to insert a user form. You click on insert here and click on user form. And when you click on user form here, let's drag this. Let's take the control box here. Okay, now we are going to call this user login form. Okay, user login form. Say user login form. Okay, we are going to copy the same name and paste it to the caption here. We are in the design interface of the form, so we are not going to talk much, just follow along. Okay, user login form. Okay, that's the name now we have. Let's capitalize this one. Okay, I think this is cool. Now the back color, we are going to give the back color here to be blue. It depends on your choice. It depends on whatever color you want to choose. Okay, all right, I think this is cool though. This is cool. I like this. Let's give some label here. All right. We are going to call this Excel and Access. Useful Tips User Login Form. Okay, that's the name we want. Okay, I think this name is cool. Now we are coming to the front here. We are going to increase all the way to 16, and we are going to bold this and say okay. I think the color I want white. I don't want black here, I want white. I think this is cool. Okay, now we input some label here to have our username. Okay, we are going to copy this and paste also. And this time around, we are going to call this to be a user password. Okay, that is it. And I want this to be also in white. I don't want black, I want white. As for I'm going to make it 10 and bold. And this is okay. This is cool. Likewise, also this, I want it to be in white. And for the front, I'm going to leave it to be 10 and bold also. I think this is cool, right? This is cool. Let's input some text box that will be having the username and the user password. Okay, and we're going to call this to be txt username. txt username, and the caption txt username. Okay, I think this is cool. txt username. Let's copy this and paste. Text username. We are going to call this txtpassword. txtpassword. Okay, I think this is cool. This is cool. I'm not gonna waste my time much on the design. You can design to your choice. Okay, and we're going to add some button here. Let's add some button, and we are going to call this to be exit. The caption is going to be exit. That's if you don't know your username or password and you cannot log in, you can easily exit. Okay, we are going to call this to be exit also. Now let's copy this and paste also. But this time around, this is going to be login. Instead of exit, it's going to be login. Like I told you guys, when in the design interface, you can design to your own variable choice. For this one, I'm not going to waste much time on it. Okay, this is it. The username and password. If you want to input any picture, you can input your picture, but I don't want to waste much time as not to make the tutorial too long. Now let's assign our code. Okay, let's assign our code. Now we have txt username and txt password, right? So now we double click on this side here, and for this one we are going to make use of a simple one-line code. We are going to call this me.Hide. That if the individual click on exit, it should hide. Now we end sub, right? Now we come to the login. As for the login, we are going to create if conditional statement. So we are going to say if bracket open txt username is equals to Excel by Hamza. Let me just give Excel. If txt username is equals to Excel and txt password is equals to let's say 1998. Let's close the bracket. Then okay, so now we say if txt username is equals to Excel and the txt password is equals to 1998, then what will happen? We should have a message box that tells us msgbox bracket open welcome to use this file. Now we close the bracket. Welcome to this file. And what will happen? application.visible. That is to say, if the txt username is equals to Excel and the password is 1998, then a message box should tell you that you are welcome to use this file, and automatically the application.visible will equals to what? True. That is to say you have access to the file. And unload me, that is it. S, let's have an S. Okay, what this code is trying to tell us here, if txt username is equals to Excel and txt password is equals to 1998, then you will have a message box that will tell you that welcome to use this file, and automatically the application is going to be visible and is set to true. Unload me means what? Application is going to load. Else mean what if the txt username is not equals to Excel and the password is not equals to what? 1998. What will happen? Then you have a message box that will tell you, msgbox, that will tell you that you have entered a wrong password and username. Try again. Comparable. Sorry, I use one quote there, that's why I will close the bracket. Okay, so if the txt username is not equals to Excel and txt password is not equals to 1998, then you are going to have entered a wrong password and username. Let me add E here. Username. Try again. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to end if statement. Okay, I think this is it. So what we are going to do, we are coming to this side here also. Now after we have input your code, we are coming to the workbook here, because we want automatically when you open the file, instead of you having access to the file, you are going to see the login form. So we are going to come to workbook here and click on V code, and in this workbook V code we are going to click on workbook, and we are going to declare application.visible is equals to false. That means you will not have access to the Excel file itself, except the user form. Now application.visible is equals to false. User form dot show. userloginform.show. Right? I think that is it. Now we are going to save this. Now we are going to save this on the desktop, and we are going to save it to be Excel macro enable workbook. You are not going to save it to be ordinary Excel workbook, but Excel macro enable workbook. So we click on this, and we're going to call this tutorial. Okay, I think this is it. Now we save this one. Now let's close and see what we have. Where is the file? Okay, here is it. Now let's enable content. You see that? Enable content. You see that, guys? You see? Wow. So now let's see what we have. I don't know if it's Excel.
All girls all over the world need X amount of attention. Shady baby, there's a phonics. We